What's up, you guys? I know I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I would make a video and just tell you guys what happened to me and all the changes I've made in my business. So that's what I'm going to do with this video. I know some of you guys just started following me, and I thought I would just give you guys kind of an update of everything going on. Back in December, when my family and I got together, we actually all got COVID, so I was out for about 2 weeks. You know, I got pretty sick, but it was nothing too crazy. You know, I felt like I had the flu for a week and then recovered for, you know, the week after was a recovery week. And I felt like for the next 2 weeks after that, I still did not have a ton of energy. So I still was slowly getting back into the routine of things. So I was, you know, I was slowed down for about a month. So yeah, getting back into it, you know, took a while. And then when I got back into it, you know, my business obviously took a dive for a bit, so I thought maybe I would take, you know, a small break off YouTube so that way I could build my business back up. And my business is now bigger than it was before I got sick, so I'm proud of that. However, it's still not where I need it to be. I still am growing my business. If you're new to my channel, you know, I made this channel so I can show you guys everything that I'm doing to grow my business. I still don't know if I want to do this full-time or if I want to get a job and just do this part-time. Still going over all of that. I think right now in my head where I'm at is I would like to get to a point where I make a full-time income and then work on, instead of increasing the amount of money I make doing this, instead making the same amount in a shorter amount of time, so that way I can still get a job but kind of make a full-time income doing it. I'm not sure, still figuring all of that out. Right now I'm just working on growing and doing the best that I can. So here's some changes I've made since my last video. First one right here, I actually changed to a gray background. I like this a lot. I feel like with the white background, I feel like with black items, it was way too bright, and then white items were hard to take pictures of, and I felt like I was having to like adjust the settings with certain items and whatnot. And so I just decided to go with gray, and now I don't edit my pictures or anything. I just take pictures on the gray background and they all kind of show up excuse me, the same, they show up how the item actually looks. It doesn't look better than it is. I'm selling used clothing mainly and used shoes. I don't want the items to look better than they really are. They're just used clothing. So I just want the color to actually look like the item, so when the customer receives the item, they're not surprised that it's a different color or whatever. So I don't edit the photos. I just put them on the gray background, and I like the way they look. Some people say you need a white background for the Google, you know, so it pops up on the Google searches or whatever. And to that I say most of the pictures show up white enough. I think it still shows up, but I don't think it matters for one-off items. I mean, if you're selling replenishables, it's different. You probably want a white background, but for one-off items, I really don't think it matters that much. So I don't know, I think it works great and I like it. So I also hooked up the lights to into one place, so that way I could just under the table click one button and they both turn on, instead of having to like click both. I used to have to click both. Now I just click one button under the table, I just click it off, and there you go. So that makes things a bit easier for me. I also got this actually just a couple days ago. I used to put all my items that I folded up right here, but I need more inventory space. So I'm gonna end up putting boxes here, and I'm moving all this stuff to over here. So now I put my clothes over this thing, and then shoes here, and then I just put them here. I take the picture, I move the clothing over here, and all, you know, if I need to cut strings off or you know, anything like that, all, you know, lint roller, anything like that is all gonna be right here. And then I actually haven't organized this because I just got it, but I'm gonna put all the shipping stuff like down here, and yeah. So this is gonna be actually my shipping station too. This is, you know, the table I use for all of that. So I do shipping and pictures right there. Also, shout out to Sean Taylor, Taylor Exchange. Thank you for sending me this ruler. I bought this ruler from him. He made it for me. I use it to take my dimension photos now. So I take a photo just like this, click, and then I take a close up of the numbers, so that way I can just lay it down, and yeah, it makes taking pictures a little bit quicker. So that is another thing that I added, just to make processes quicker. Let's see what else changed. I guess one thing that has changed, hasn't really changed, but I've dove more into it, is I sell, if you're new to my channel, I sell mainly clothing and shoes. I was selling other things here and there, and I'm kind of moving more away from that. I want to niche down into mainly clothing, and in fact mainly men's tops. So like button short sleeve shirts, button long sleeve shirts. Those are kind of the categories I like listing. I'll still list I still sell jeans and stuff like that, but I don't like doing it as much, so I try to pick up only those items, and then if I can't pick up enough items, I'll pick up everything else. But so my average profit per item is actually lower for shirts, because I'm willing to pick more of them up, so that way I could just list the same item over and over again. So that way when I list, I could just click create listing off the last listing and just change like maybe one thing, or two item specifics or something. It's a really fast listing. So I'm trying to get into listing the exact same things. I try to get everything whenever I prep. I try to prep everything in the same category together. So as you can see here, I don't know if it's lit up or not, but those are all short sleeve shirts under there. I just grab a pile of them and put them on this thing, so that way they're all ready to list. And I will show you. All right, over here out in the living room, you can see all my stuff. I'm prepping the items, so all the short sleeve shirts right here, and then all the long sleeves are here, so I got to prep those. I'm gonna put those in a pile, so that way when I list, it's going to be all, I can list 30 long sleeve shirts in one sitting, and then 30 short sleeve shirts in one sitting, or whatever. So yeah, so I just cut the tags off, put them in there, and then yeah, so I prep. Got some golf clubs. I'm actually working on learning golf clubs. So clothing is my #1 category, shoes is my #2 category, and then I live in Arizona, so I'm thinking about getting into golf clubs. I like that category because they store and list and ship out all the same way. So I'm kind of liking that category. Actually, I haven't listed any golf clubs yet, but I have like 20 of them now. So I think I'm getting up there. I probably need to do some research on how to do, like a perfect golf club listing, and get into that category. But yeah, I know this video is not going to pull in a ton of viewers or anything like that. I just wanted to let the people that are following me kind of know what's going on. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll make sure to put out some more content. Have a good one, guys.